In this video lecture, we're going to look at loop constructs in a Linux shell script. We're also going to take a brief look at performing version control using Git. Go to your terminal. Let's create a new directory. That's called scripts2 using mkdir. Change directories into scripts2. Enter nano loop script2. And we'll put a hash exclamation point saying we're going to use the bin/bash shell. We'll set our counter equal to 1. We'll enter while, open square bracket, make sure that you put that space in there, $counter, LT10, less than 10, do, echo, and we'll want to echo the value of the counter. So I'll put $sign in front of the counter. I want to increment the value of counter, and you'll want to use that accent before the expression. $sign counter plus 1, and another accent after the 1. Enter done to complete the while loop. Press Ctrl-O, hit the Enter key, plus Ctrl-X. Use chmod a+x to make this loop script 2 executable. And then let's run loop script 2. And you'll see we started with a counter of 1, and we went up to 9. Enter nano loop script 2 to edit the script once again. Let's next use a for loop. And we'll do for in, enter that accent mark, sequence 1 to 10, do, and we'll want to echo the value of num, and finish with done. Now make sure that you close that sequence also with an accent. Press Ctrl-O, hit the Enter key, press Ctrl-X. Now you'll notice in this case, we went from 1 to 10. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put not less than, but let's put less than or equal to 10 for our while loop. Press Ctrl-O, hit the Enter key, press Ctrl-X, and let's run the loop script once again. Let's edit loop script 2 once again, and we'll add in another for loop. Let's use another for loop. In this case, we'll do for each name that's in our documents directory. So we'll put tilde/documents. That tilde represents your home directory. Let's use a conditional construct with if, and let's test if that file is a regular file. Then let's use the cp command to make a copy of the file, and we'll make a new file that has the same name but with the .bak extension. We'll end the if statement with fi, and we'll end our for loop with done. Press Ctrl-O to write out, and Ctrl-X to exit. And let's run the loop script again. Let's look at the files that are in the documents directory. Now, if you don't happen to have any files in your directory, enter the command touch documents/cities. Enter sudo apt-get install git, and it should already be installed. Change directory to scripts2, enter ls. Let's configure your Git username and email address. Enter your email address and your username. Let's initialize the repository by entering git init. And let's check the status of our repository. Now you'll notice that there is one file that's yet to be committed. So I'll add the script to the repository. And I'll check the status once again. I'm going to perform an initial commit that's called first commit. And I'll enter git status again to check the status, and I'll enter git log to see a log of the changes that have been made. I'm going to edit loop script 2 once again. I'll do nano loop script 2. And I'll add a comment. Press Ctrl O, hit the Enter key, press Ctrl X. Let's run git add loop script 2 a second time, and we'll again commit the changes. And this time, we are going to commit a change where we've added a comment. Enter git log to see the 2 commits. Now, if I decided that I didn't want to keep those changes, I can use git reset hard, and I want to go back to my initial commit. So I'm going to copy this hash down, and let me enter git log once again. And you'll see that only my first commit exists. If I edit loop script 2 once again, you'll see that the comment's no longer present. This completes the video lecture on loop constructs and an introduction to Git.